Turn it up, it's time to get poppin'. Just in Spice Daddy Holcombe, no stopping. Diving into Christian pop with flair. Movies, books, and faith beyond compare. From the big screen to the pages we read, he's got the spice to fill your every need. With a like and grin, he brings the heat. Pepper Poppers, yo, it's the ultimate beat. Pepper Poppers, spice it up, let's go. Justin's breaking down a Christian show. Movies, books, and faith, he's got the vibe. Spice Daddy's here to keep it live. Pepper Poppers feel the fire, so true. Pop with purpose, he's talking to you.
What's up, my little Pepper Poppers? Welcome back to another episode of Pepper Poppers, where I talk about this week the last four on my top 10 Christian heretics list here. Before we get started, if you want to check out what we missed last week because we were building, come check us out at Calvary 316, located in Winder, Georgia. Love to have you visit. Also, I know the show has some sponsors, but I would like to go into my personal sponsor of the Pepper Poppers, and that would be a great book called An Amazon Christmas, based on one of my favorite characters in all of history, Santa Claus. It's a great book. You can find it on Amazon Christmas. It's on Amazon Prime.
And AmazonChristmas.com. You can also go to that website.
Do you have an AmazonChristmas.com?
Yes, I do. Of course I do, Creighton.
That's wild.
Yes.
I think I knew that, but I forgot.
Yeah, it is a website that will send you to Amazon.
Yeah. Check it out. It's a great children's book.
I'll help you out here. I got you.
Great adult book. Great story.
It's really great for all ages.
It really is.
Huge in the senior community.
Go ahead and get into the book. Short read. Great read. It'll get
Shout out to Emily Norris as well and the Norris clan.
And the my favorite author, I put her maybe second, maybe third. Jessica Adams, Emily Norris would be there too. Yeah, check it out.
Top 10 heretics. Let's wrap this up. Like last four. We're finishing this one out.
All right. The man, the myth, the legend. I like to call him Dr. Smiley because he's always smiling, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But when it comes with heretical statements, heresy, Joel Osteen.
Nice. Jerry Curl.
Right. He is a pastor, televangelist, author, public speaker. I would lean more towards public speaker than anything.
New York Times bestselling author.
Right. He's the senior pastor of Lakewood Church in Houston, Texas. And I guess what I need to do before I complete this is what my definition of heresy is. It would just basically be, I think we established this. If you've ever read the Nicene Creed or quoted the Nicene Creed, that kind of gives you the basis for Christian belief. And if you go against what it's listed there, it kind of makes you a heretic. And it's not saying that the Nicene Creed is a biblical document, but is a summary of biblical beliefs that the church has had since its very beginning.
So if you had to address things, there are essential doctrines,
right,
and there are non-essential doctrines,
right,
and the qualification is essential doctrines are for salvation. Like these are things that if you don't believe them, you're not a Christian, even if you claim to be one. Non-essential, well, we can all agree to disagree agreeably, and there's a wide range of variations and thoughts. But we're talking about divergence of essential Orthodox Christian belief.
And from my standpoint, the Nicene Creed kind of summarizes all of that.
For me, it's the Bible. But let's move on.
Obviously. Yeah. So Joel Osteen, just kind of getting into some of the stuff. He's a prosperity preacher. He preaches the prosperity gospel, which it pretty much says if you pray for health and wealth kind of stuff, it's going to happen. Name it, claim it. The big one for me, he minimizes sin and repentance in the cross.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. And he's delved into universalism and inclusivism, meaning all religions take you to heaven.
Which is where he
That's
definitely falls into the heretic.
That's his main heresy.
Yeah.
The other ones I could probably give him like maybe a little bit of a
Maybe he means well.
you
yeah.
might be the janitor in heaven.
right, but when you start saying all, I mean, Jesus specifically said, "I am the way, I am the truth, I am life. No man comes to the Father." except
Definitive
through me."
articles.
As soon as you go against that, you're a heretic.
You know the thing that really bugged me about Joel Osteen the most? I've never liked Joel Osteen, but what really like to borrow Vinny for the burr in my saddle was remember when the hurricane hit Houston and they had all the flooding and they
And his church is like built on a hill.
and they wouldn't let any refugees take shelter in the foyer of their church.
Dude. And the pictures, like everything around their church
Was flooded out.
Like full flooded.
Well,
And
they
because
didn't-
they were built up or they had levees or whatever.
Well, they just had more faith,
Yeah.
which is why they didn't
They
experience
were
the tragedy.
full dry. And they were like, no, we just got new carpet.
We're
or
worried about the
something.
carpet. Yeah. No. Anyway, moving on. Next one.
All right.
Not spending all night on these.
No.
We got a lot to cover.
All right. The man, the myth, the legend, the subject of many memes and jokes in the Christian meme verse.
Oh man, this is good. What's coming?
Kenneth Copeland. The man who will not, who needed to buy private jets
Dual
because
jet
he,
dude.
because he couldn't travel with the demon people, the regular people.
Yeah.
That's a quote. He said the people on airplanes were demons.
Yeah.
Another prosperity gospel
Yes.
guy, seed of faith people,
But high profile.
high profile.
Who I'm pretty sure they based the Righteous Gemstones after.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
100% they had to.
Okay.
And so that's a big one, seed of faith. Another one of those things where I could give you a little grace on that kind of thing, the name it, claim it thing. But then he starts stepping into things where he defines believers as little gods and like the God is within you and kind of thing where you are a deity basically.
Which you know that like okay, it's easy to point that out with Copeland, but you got guys like what's his name, Stephen Furtick, Elevation
Yes,
Church,
who also
dabble
talks that
in
kind
the,
of stuff.
they cross right into the same.
And
then
they
you
take
get-
that whole like we're children of God to mean like we are.
It's almost
the
Mormonism.
God-
Like it has
yeah.
a Mormon vibe to it.
But then he
Yeah.
goes even further and he states that Jesus died spiritually and not physically kind of thing.
Yeah, some weird stuff.
And like really weird stuff. And you watch some of it, the videos, and it's not AI generated, and you're just like, this guy might be demon possessed.
no, he screams
Like,
at you. Yeah.
and heretic.
And if you're wondering
Yeah.
why he would say that Jesus died spiritually, not physically, it's because that's the logical end to the prosperity gospel. Because how can a God who doesn't want us to suffer pain and wants us to be wealthy
Right.
have his son, who is also him, die on a cross, poor and naked?
Have you seen this video where Steve Furtick like
Is that the one where he says, I am God?
No,
Because
he
did
goes
do that.
and, like he starts. This is Protestia. Steve Furtick wades into the crowd, finds a congregant, gives them a piggyback ride to the stage.
What?
Oh, it's
Can
like
you give me a piggyback ride next Sunday?
you're right. I don't have enough faith. I don't have enough faith. No, I had not X, Y, and Z. So I said, this man is not anointed. He's nuts,
Dude.
Yeah, but very similar, like a slick thing. I had somebody even comment like, "How do like the weirdest people have like the best music?" It's like because music is all they have because they don't teach the word. Like they have to appeal some way.
Yeah.
And if you think Kenneth Copeland's crazy, but you're a big Elevation Church fan, like you need to like really wade into what's happening because they're
Dude, Stephen Furtick's got some weird stuff going
it's
on.
kind of the same thing. Not to say that there's not some really good Elevation worship songs, but so did David. So I'm not judging that. It's a whole nother topic. Anyway, next one.
All right. So the next one, trying to get into the
Yeah, two more, right? Two more.
Two more. Last two. This next guy, he got punched by Santa. That's how I'm starting this one.
Nice
out.
one, nice
Yeah.
one. I like it.
Arius, from 250 to 336 AD. He was a priest in Alexandria. He basically said that, man, I don't know how people could arrive at these, but basically, I don't
He got punched by Santa.
He got punched
is
by
a
Santa.
great opening line.
Basically, it means that Jesus didn't die a physical death, and he was like that kind of thing because he couldn't.
It was the Arian heresy.
Yeah, the Arian heresy. That's where we get Arianism from. It was from this guy's name, Arius. And basically, this is where you get the two different forms. You can see this in today's Christianity cults through Unitarians and Jehovah's Witnesses. You can see those belief systems.
Who also don't believe in Santa Claus.
Right.
It goes back to Saint
They were
Nick.
still angry.
They're still ticked off about it.
Right.
So, for the record, when we're saying that, there was an actual heretic named Arius, and the historical Saint Nicholas literally punched him in the face over his heresy.
Yes.
Which is the best story about Saint Nick I've ever heard.
And yet,
in my
you
whole
hate
life.
Christmas.
You know what we're gonna do?
I know.
You know what we're gonna do, Creighton? I want you to have, when we get closer to Christmas, we're gonna give you a Christmas story time with Pope C, where you get to tell the story. Your favorite little Christmas story.
I would love that.
That's actually, you know
Yes.
what? That might be my second favorite Christmas story.
We're gonna have you do a Pope
The first
hat
is the birth
that's
of our
also-
God that is co-opted by the consumers. All right.
Could we have you wear a Pope hat with elf ears?
I'll do the Pope hat.
Okay. All right, last one. Drum roll.
All right, last one, and all these have similarities where they're denying like the Trinity and the deity of Christ and so on and so forth. This is the biggest one, and a lot of these you kind of question like, how could you believe this kind of stuff? And then you get to this guy, and you're really like, how could you do this? Like, you were the man, the myth, the legend. The number probably, I guess you would consider him number 4. And then you just threw it all away because you thought you were better. Satan.
Good old Louis.
Like, yeah. Like, what's up
That
with
was
that?
short for Lucifer.
Yeah,
by the way.
that's right. That was a good one.
Sorry.
But like, how do you like? And it all starts small things. Like you have a little bit of pride. You start giving into that kind of I am better, or maybe God doesn't know what He's doing.
Self-aggrandizing, worship,
Yes.
attention.
And then that leads to heresy. And you can kind of see that in all these heretics that I've gone through the top 10 list, and this guy just sums it up.
So if people want to find the Pepper Poppers, where did they go? Wrap us up.
You can go to outlawradio.org or check us out on Facebook, X, or at my X profile at what is mine? Spice Daddy 316.
Spice Daddy 316.
Hold on, I have
It's
something for
there.
this.
It's there. So we'll throw
Oh, no,
that
I did
up.
that wrong.
Oh, you did not do that right.
I did not do that right, boys.
No,
I am
where-
so sorry. That is
Oh man, where is the
embarrassing.
professionalism?
I forgot
Hey,
to set that
we're a little
up.
rusty after a week off.
Oh man.
Oh, that's so upsetting.
Man,
I forgot to set
Creighton.
that up.
Anyway.
Sorry to our dozen watchers.
Anyway, there are at least 4 people disappointed. That's us.
That's really disappointing.
that was us.
I'm very
Hey,
disappointed.
You know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm changing one of my list. I'm putting Creighton on there.
Oh no. So no, you can check out all of the Pepper Poppers. We will cut these out. We release them individually. They're all available on our YouTube channel, which is outlawradio.live. So outlawradio.live.